Hey everybody, I'm Jason Million here with my two special guests, Kaden Felan, Aiden Kilgore, high school baseball players here at Blanchard High School. Welcome to Over the Line. This is a sports talk podcast. We're going to be talking all sports, high school, college, and pro. Today we're going to be going over high school football, kind of getting started up, week 1 this week, and then high school softball coming down to the end last couple weeks. High school football is kicking off week 1 coming up Friday. You got Blanchard High School looking real good this season. You got a good opportunity to go and have a good offensive power. You got our starting quarterback, Carson Cooksey, is really taking the charge this season. He's a senior, third-year starter here at Blanchard. And scrimmages is hard to say. He just wasn't on fire. He was 13 for 13 with 233 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a half-game scrimmage against Chickasha. I mean, that's just lighting it up early on. Good to see it. And a lot of key players for Blanchard this season is definitely going to be wide receiver, junior, Brayson Carter, also a two-way player, starting at safety. Reagan Palmer, wide receiver, senior, also a two-way player at the corner. You got Tyler Hughes, senior, outside backer, a little bit of running back. Good, just two-way player for the squad. Also, senior Terrence Johnson, fresh to Blanchard here, senior from Anadarko, looking to really help the squad out this year. Going to have a lot of receivers this year. Is going to be a big threat for the defenses. I think we'll be able to tear some apart. And finally, Court Pierce, junior receiver and safety. Young, you got a lot of young talent, and we're also got some old, mature guys, veterans, kind of help out the squad. I think you got a chance to make a good run this year. The Blanchard Lions open up Friday night at home against the Noble Bears. We have started 0-1 the past 3 seasons against Noble, so I think help to get going this season and hopefully start out 1-0 this year. The student section theme is beach. If anyone wants to come out, get in the student section, have your beach attire on, come be loud for the Blanchard Lions on Friday night. And now on to softball. High school softball has been going and running for the past few weeks now. We're going to kind of talk about who's looking good right now throughout all the classes. In 2A, Latta, who's been a powerhouse for the past, 5, 6, 7 years, looking really good. They're not actually 19-2 at the moment, and they're leading 2A. And then right behind them, you got Oaktahaw and Stratford, both 15-2, both really good small town teams, play hard. What's really important for them is in those small towns just playing together. In 3A, you got Lindsay leading the charge with 18-2, but Kiefer right behind them at 18-3. Really small town teams, good softball. And then right behind them in third, you got Washington at 15-7. So 2A and 3A has just been stacked these last 3 years. Hard to, if you're not good, you're not going to have a chance. Tecumseh here in 4A is leading right now at 17-1, and right behind them you got Tuttle 17-2. Tuttle's been in the state tournament every year these past 4 or 5 years. Man, they've had a lot of good talent. Hope to see them have a good run. Purcell 15-1, coming right behind them for 4A, top 3 team. Purcell always has good squads. In 5A, you got Piedmont 13-1, leading them. And then right behind them, you got Elgin at 10-2 and Carl Albert 10-2. Carl Albert's had a lot of good talent in the past few years, but they graduated a lot these last year, and so they're really young this year, but they obviously always have good squads. And in 6A, man, the top dog, you got Owasso. Man, they just been killing it lately in 6A. 17-0 right now, the top dogs of 6A. 14-2 is Moore coming in at second right now, and then third from the top is Enid at 14-4. They're looking real good. Your Blanchard Lady Lions, they're actually fifth right now in the standings in 4A. They are 13-5, having a pretty solid season. Started off a little slow, starting to really come together. Really enjoy watching them. They're a good squad. They play together a lot. Real team ball, no individuals there. But now on to the segment I've been waiting for. Two special guests, Kaden Felan, Aiden Kilgore. These are high school baseball players here, Blanchard High School, and we're having them on. We're going to ask a few questions. So, Kaden, I'll let you go first. Kaden, just introduce yourself. Tell them about you.
I'm Kaden Felan. I'm a pitcher and right fielder for Blanchard High School. And what do y'all think? Hey, new guy.
All right, my name's Aiden Kilgore. I've been a starter for Blanchard baseball since freshman year. I play left field, and I went to Blanchard my whole life. And I've also played basketball and football, but baseball's just been my main sport the past couple of years. So, yeah.
Yeah, Aiden and Kaden are both really good players, real valuable for the squad. Kaden pitched the second round of the state tournament last year, pitched a great game, beat Lone Grove 9-1 in the semis, really helped the squad. Aiden, he's been clutch all year long, ever since he's a freshman. He's been really helping out the team, whether he's at the bottom or the top of the lineup, wherever he's been just getting clutch hits. In state tournament, he had two really good clutch hits in the finals that really helped us. So guys, I play baseball as well, so I kind of get these guys are really valuable to the team. So it's really good to have, and I really enjoy having them on. What do y'all want to talk about state tournament last year? Coming in second behind our rival Tuttle. Bittersweet to say it, but they were just their day. We got them my freshman year, 2022. We beat them by a walk-off. So what was y'all's thoughts just kind of on the state tournament this past season? What we can improve on, what we can look forward to this next season coming up?
I really feel like our pitching staff held up pretty good. I mean, that first game against Pryor, I'm not going to lie, that rain delay kind of screwed us.
Yeah.
I think Gage could have went at least maybe one more inning, and we could have closed that out for 2 more innings, and they'd been done. We kind of had to hang in there with them, and that kind of screwed us. But
I agree. That rain delay really hurt us. We had to burn a lot of pitching the next day because we come back the next day, you're not the same. You're up 13-1, almost 3 outs away from run roll. Rain comes in, lightning delay. We have to come back the next day. Well, we're 3 outs away from run roll, and we give up 12 runs. Tied up 13-13 in the bottom of the 6th. Go in the top of the 7th, they take a 2-run lead, go 15-13, and we're in the bottom of the 7th. We got 2 outs, runners at second and third. We're 1 out away from losing. Done. And
I was on third.
Yep, you were on third. Jackson Hurd hits a shot into the gap, save us, puts us back and tie it up. We go into the 8th. We bring Hurd in. He comes in, gets us out of it. We come back in, and it was Caden's up the plate, and Corrick Pierce, our starting third baseman, he was on second. He stole third, the ball in the dirt, and the catcher overthrows the third baseman. Just a wild throw. He comes around and scores. We win the ball game. Just kind of real emotional roller coaster that day. I think that's what kind of we needed it. I think we needed it a little bit to kind of get us going. And because the next day we came back the next day and just let it eat on
No, we went home that day and then came back.
Yeah, we did. That's right. We did.
Took a nap at your house.
You did. Yep. We went and had a little pregame nap, a little siesta. But yeah, that was just wild. State tournament's always wild. Really good to enjoy, and not a lot of people get to experience it. And I'm glad I've got to experience it with these two guys the past 2 years. It's been some of the best times. Real fun.
Wish I'd have moved sooner.
I wish you would have too. Aiden, give me your kind of thoughts on the season coming up.
Season coming up?
Yep, we got a good season coming up for us.
So this next season we'll have all our starters returning. We have a great team. We have a lot of good leaders on our team. You know, Coach Rainey's always pushing us to do our best, he just keeps us motivated. And we got a quick glimpse of our schedule. I mean, it's pretty tough, but I feel like we'll come out on top most games. I feel like we're going to have a really good season. You know, from last season, we lost the championship in the state finals, and I feel like we'll be there again this year. And I feel like we're going to have a really good team this year.
I agree. I like that. I think one thing about us is we have a lot of older guys coming back this year. We were really young last year. I think this year we're gonna have we didn't lose much last year.
Pitching staff returned.
All pitching staff returned. We even gained a couple of arms. I think we're gonna have a chance to really do some damage this year. We have a tough scrimmage and season schedule, but I think Coach Rainey does that to help us out, get us ready for those big time games because anyone can win. District games are tough. You got to win all of your district games to host regional. You go to state. And I think he does a good job of getting us non-district games that are really tough on us to get us ready because anyone can win those run rule games against those not very good teams, but it's who can win those close, tight-knit games coming down to the last 2 innings. Who can win those games? That's what Rainey really emphasizes on us, and I think that's what makes us a different team is we produce whenever it's those big-time games. And just like you said, our pitching staff is going to be right back again this year. We didn't lose anybody. We're a lot better this year. Everyone's healthy. We lost 2 guys to injuries last year, pitching wise, and they're coming back. They'll be healthy by season. I think we're going to have a chance to really put some damage on this year. So, y'all got anything else?
Let's go win state.
Yes, sir. I agree with that.
Goal instead.
I appreciate y'all coming on today. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Really enjoyed it.
Thank
really
you,
enjoyed
sir.
it. Yes, sir. Thank y'all for coming on, and I'll see you again next week. Thank you.